Thank you so very much. Well, you know it's a big game and a big day when Stephen A. Smith comes dressed to kill like this. It is the first day of the NBA playoffs, and you did not come to play.
Well, we'll wait till the show begins. This does deserve an ISO shot.
Oh,
I mean, there it is.
There it is.
There it is right there. There it is right there. All right, that works.
There it is.
How y'all doing?
And that is how we start out the NBA playoffs 2025. You two know what the importance of a game one is here, UD. Can you just set the stage, how teams are feeling going into this game and the importance of that?
Well, if you're the home team, you're nervous as hell. You don't want to give up home court advantage. And if you're the road team, you're looking at it, we got 2 games just to get one. If we can just steal one, then we steal home court advantage.
Well, it's the first time the Los Angeles Lakers, Stephen A., have had home court advantage since LeBron James came to the Lakers. This is the pièce de resistance game that ends our day on ABC. What's going to be the key between the Lakers and the Timberwolves?
Well, I think that LeBron and Luka playing together in the postseason for the first time, we're going to see what they're doing right now. Defensively, I think that's where it really starts for them. We can talk about LeBron and we can talk about Luka, but when they really have thrived this year is when we've seen the Lakers collectively elevate their level of play defensively. If you're able to frustrate Minnesota and shut them down offensively, that's going to go a long way towards you having an easier path to victory.
We get it. Bron, Luka, the best players on the Lakers. The most important player is Austin Reeves, right? He's the guy that's going to move the needle because we're going to see at times in this series, LeBron James is going to be asked to do a lot, like play the center position at times. So now you have that secondary ball handler in Austin Reeves, who they trust, who, by the way, this season, they're 27-9 when he scored 20 points or more. So I'm looking at Austin Reeves. If he could have those moments in this series throughout this playoffs, then absolutely. The Lakers could make a deep run.
And also Rudy Gobert, what's going to be his impact in this series? We understand what it is in the pick and roll, but I think you made a good point. If he's not going to be a great defensive impact guy, which he can be, then hit the offensive glass. Get some extra possessions.
We are in L.A. This is Tinseltown. It's the land of stars, bright lights, big city, all of that good stuff, right? Anthony Edwards is in the house. And you got 2 preeminent stars in this league, in this world, in LeBron James and Luka Doncic. This is a phenomenal opportunity for Anthony Edwards to elevate his profile. If somehow, some way he's able to knock off those 2, that would be special.
But we still haven't mentioned the guy that's playing alongside Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle.
Yes.
Who they traded Karl Anthony Towns for.
Gotta play.
Second part of the season, been balling. He's finally found his niche with his team, right? He could be the X factor for the Minnesota Timberwolves because I'm looking and I'm saying, J.J. Redick, who's going to guard Julius Randle? So act like he can't go give you 20 and 10.
And Minnesota should definitely have a chip on their shoulder. The world is picking the Lakers, and what have Luka and LeBron combination done in the playoffs? Absolutely nothing.
We are going to be with you for the next 10 hours for Game 1. SportsCenter for now, sending it back to you.
Thanks so much, Malika. Sports betting analyst Aaron Dolan joins us now for EKD for 3, the top 3 things you need to know before betting the NBA today. Aaron, what do you got for us?
Well, before tip-off, we need to look at still some futures, more specifically in the player prop area. I'm looking at Anthony Edwards for any game in the series against the Lakers to go for 40 or more points. He's done so 9 times this season. We also know he's one of, if not the best, one of the top stars, I should say, in the league, especially in terms of scoring. He can put up a 40-point performance like nobody else. I expect him to do so against this Lakers defense. I'm also looking at James Harden for him to have 35 or more points at any point during the series against the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets have struggled defensively during the regular season as a whole and also as of recently. And we know James Harden can have one of those big games in the postseason. He also had 39 points in the NBA Cup against this team, so I do like him to go for 35 or more with this series going long. And last but not least, how about Jalen Brunson to end with the most points in their series against the Detroit Pistons? Of course, Cade Cunningham is the favorite in this market, which isn't surprising, but I think the value is going to be on, like Perk says, big body Brunson. This guy can drop 40 like nobody else. Look back to last year. Go to the postseason stats. Look at how many 40-point games he had. I think he will be fine against this Detroit Pistons defense that, yes, is scrappy and is good, but Jalen Brunson in the postseason is no joke, so I'll take him to have the most points in that series.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson definitely expected to heat up on the offensive end, and should be a good matchup between those 2 teams.
Tied at 115. Crowd rising.
3 wins the series. 2.9 seconds.
1.5 remaining.
That chess match that goes back and forth, different style, everybody's got to be ready.
Watch this fantastic move by the doctor.
Are you not happy or still to be happy about. Job's not finished.
Bryant to Shannon.
Welcome to NBA Countdown, presented by Hennessy.
The playoffs have finally arrived, and so has one of the greatest postseason players in NBA history. Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of only 2 players to ever average 25, 10, and 5 in the playoffs, and this isn't a small sample size. We're talking about 80 games here that today marks his 80th playoff game. Now, today, the Greek Freak goes up against the man who stopped him from adding to that total last year. The Pacers, they knocked out the Bucks in the first round on their way to a shocking Eastern Conference Finals run last year. Can they do it again? Every single team suiting up today has their sights set on the same thing: win 16 and get a ring. We have 4 game ones for you on ESPN and ABC. Welcome to the 2025 NBA playoffs, and welcome to NBA Countdown alongside champions Kendrick Perkins, Udonis Haslem, and the People's Champ, Stephen A. Smith. I'm Malika Andrews. Is there a better 24 hours, 48 hours on the calendar here in the NBA season, Stephen?
I can't think of it. I mean, this is spectacular. No doubt about it. And the way that basketball has been played throughout the season, especially as the season has waned, has you even more excited. Last night, me and UD texting back and forth because we watching Atlanta and Miami go at it. That was a fantastic game, okay? We look at the lineup today. You cap it off. I mean, when you think about Anthony Edwards against LeBron and Luka as the nightcap, when you think about this rivalry right here with Indiana and Milwaukee facing each other 19 times in the last 18 months, the Clippers might be a championship contender, okay? Not might, they are. We look at all of this stuff going on. I can't wait. It's a beautiful day.
The 4 of us on this set have combined to play in 50 game ones throughout our playoff career. This half of the set is doing all the heavy lifting in that, Udonis. How important is throwing this first punch in game 1?
It's extremely important. I think when you look at the psychology of it, if you're the home team, you have an opportunity to get 2, which means you only have to get 1 on the road. Now, if you're the road team, you have a chance to steal home court, which is what these teams have been fighting for all season. So it can be catastrophic to lose one of those games at home.
I was expecting a little bit more from y'all. It's the playoffs. This is about who wants the smoke, right? Who about their life? And hey, man, say, man, Madison Square Garden gonna be rocking the day, man. And tonight is the night of Big Body Bronson and the New York Knicks to shut up all the haters. I understand the Pistons, right? Great season, regular season. Kay Cunningham, I voted him first team All-NBA on my ballot, but no experience whatsoever. And I keep hearing, oh, these boys are real. They adapted the culture. Man, Big Body Bronson is about to show the world who the hell he